Oh yeah, I did just wash my hair. Thank you for noticing. Hello everyone! Today we actually have a really exciting thing to do. I'm going to be doing a brand review on the Curl Girl Nordic, which is actually one of my favorite brands I ever tried on my curly/wavy hair. This is a result of a wash day that was pretty much exclusively Curl Girl Nordic, plus some things I don't have from them. I first heard about them in my Curly Girl group on Facebook, but there was no way of really getting the product. Then I subscribed to Lock & Box and I actually got 3 of their products in the box. And I immediately fell in love and I just started searching for ways of getting these products in my hands. Like, I was obsessed. Okay, I wanted to try everything. I didn't manage to try everything because they're quite a small brand, so when they sell out, it takes a minute to restock. However, I did try a lot of their products, and today we're going to be talking about all of them, how they work on my hair, if you should get them, if you shouldn't, what they do, what they don't do, about the ingredients. I just want to do like a full breakdown of the brand and my experiences with it, so you know if it's something your hair might actually like. So just for the starters, my hair is high porosity, as you can tell because it's bleached. I dye it very often. It is quite dense, it is quite strong, but it's also quite damaged. So it usually requires a lot of moisture, but also a lot of protein. Now that we got this out of the way, so let's just talk about the brand as a whole. They are based in Denmark. They manufacture all of their products in Italy. All of the products are Curly Girl method friendly. They're all vegan and cruelty free, and they're also very affordable, which is nice. But it's a little bit tricky to get a hold of them, but on their website you can actually get a list of places where they're sold and also links to e-shops where you can purchase these products. Speaking of their website, they also have some nice video tutorials, so if you're starting up with the Curly Girl method and you want some like very simple explanation of it, they actually have some great videos on that too. So that's basically what their whole brand does, right? They're trying to take the Curly Girl method and make it a little bit more simple, and they basically condense the whole method into 5 steps. Another nice thing is that you can get all the ingredients lists on their website, so there's not really a lot of work you have to do to look at the ingredients. Another thing that is very interesting is that they use a lot of oils. They usually have coconut oil in their products and mango oil, and also something that is called the Inku Inchi oil, which I'm not sure what is. Even though the products contain coconut oil and mango oil, they are very lightweight. So I don't know how they do it, but it's true that the oils are usually at like the second half nearing the end of the ingredients list. So these products are not like based just around the coconut oil, which is great in my opinion. And I find the products to be very lightweight. And I also read many experiences from people with fine hair and more wavy hair than curly who also think the same. Most of these products are very moisturizing. They have a couple of products with protein, but I do believe it's really just a few. As I said, they have the 5-step routine and they have 9 products in total, from which I don't have 2, I don't have the styling cream and I don't have the oil. But the rest of the products I do have, I do use. Some of these are actually pretty much like empties right now. So let's start off with the step 1. Step 1 is cleansing, and for this stage I actually have 2 products. First product is the co-wash and second product is the low poo shampoo. So they have 2 of these options. They don't have any clarifying shampoos or shampoos for a final wash, but on their website they do recommend washing your hair with like a sulfate shampoo or some very clarifying shampoo to get rid of all the buildup and silicones and kind of start over, as you do when you start the Curly Girl method. First we're going to talk about co-wash. If you watch me, if you know me, you know co-washes are not really for me in particular, but we'll get to this one. This is supposed to be hydrating, defrizzing, and smoothing co-wash. But it's also nicely cleansing, and if you give it like a good shot and you know you really manually remove all the buildup with your fingers, it works wonders. It is also advised on the website to actually use it twice if you really want to clean the scalp and the hair, which is what I usually do. And to me it also helps when I use it with that little scrubber. It doesn't strip natural oils, so if you have very dry hair or in the summer if your hair really just lacks moisture, co-washes are not the worst thing. And sometimes I do co-wash specifically when I'm by the sea on a vacation, or if it's like really hot and really dry and my hair just doesn't get enough moisture. And honestly, this co-wash is probably my favorite ever. It's incredible. It doesn't really like lather, but it feels clarifying. It does foam up just a tiny bit, just enough for you to feel like you're actually actually cleansing the scalp, and it works amazingly. Really, your hair feels squeaky clean after using this. It's absolutely great. Even for my hair, it never weighted down my hair. I'm a big fan of this co-wash actually. I also like that it's like 2-in-1 product, and when I use it, I usually use it as a conditioner too, and it really speeds up your routine. So when I use this is also when I know I don't really need to wash my hair, but at the same time I want to style it, so might as well give it a little cleanse. And that's when I would use a co-wash. I don't understand how, but it works really well for me. Also, can we just talk about how cute is that packaging? Oh my god, it's like the cutest ever. I would recommend it for literally anyone. If you want to try co-washing, I would go in with something like this because it's very lightweight and it cleanses really well. So I have like zero doubts about this co-wash. If you want to try co-wash, try this one. Maybe if you have very coarse and very dry hair, this is not gonna be enough, but I cannot really say because, you know, my hair is just, it is what it is, and I don't have 4C hair, so I cannot really give recommendation on that. I just like it, okay? I do. Yeah, I would recommend it to anyone basically. Maybe if you have very dry hair, it's not gonna be enough moisturizing, but it doesn't have any protein and it does have all those like nice butters, but it's not too thick. The next cleansing alternative we have is the low poo shampoo. There's like nothing in the bottle at this point. There are like 2 uses in the bottle. This is probably my most used shampoo, and this was one of the items I got in my lock-in box where I first discovered the brand. Again, it's a moisturizing shampoo. It's not stripping whatsoever. It doesn't have any protein, but it's for the people who more enjoy like the feeling of a shampoo. So for me, this is like a perfect shampoo. It lathers really nicely. It cleanses the hair perfectly fine. Only once is just enough for me when I use this shampoo. This one is also supposed to be quite hydrating and nourishing and has all those butters I talked about, but again, it doesn't weight my hair down at all. I can barely feel that there's anything like coconut oil in the formula. So it's really magic. To me, this is just magic. Truly, there's something special about this brand and their product. So this one is for anyone if you're looking for a good low poo shampoo that doesn't have any protein in it. This would be, again, my #1 pick. This is like my favorite low poo shampoo I have. Next, we're gonna move on to step 2. Now, as I already said, step 2 includes masks and treatments. And we actually have 2, which is great because you can select if you need more moisture or if you need more protein. So let's talk about the moisture first. This is the hair mask deep treatment with coconut oil, macadamia oil, and shea butter. This is what's really gonna hydrate the hair. This is where all the heavy oils and butters come in and really wanna nourish the hair. Now, it is supposed to be a very rich and really deeply moisturizing treatment, so you shouldn't expect this to be super lightweight. You can tell I've been digging into this. It smells amazing. Most of these smell amazing. And even though it's like super rich, it doesn't have like the buttery texture. The texture is very nice and quite lightweight. I also find that this mask doesn't weigh down my hair too much. If you're looking for something super moisturizing but not super buttery and heavy, again, my #1 pick, 100%. I basically pulled all of these straight out of my shower. Like, that's how much I like these products. It also has very good slip, so if you tend to detangle your hair while you're, masking, this is gonna work perfectly fine. The way you should use it is squeeze out all the excess water, apply it until you can like tell that the hair is saturated, leave it on for 5 minutes, and then thoroughly rinse it out with warm water. If you want like a super deep treatment, you can actually use it for 10 minutes. I usually use it for the 5-minute mark, and I find that it's completely enough. Every time I use it, my hair feels incredibly smooth. It's detangled usually, because just the slip of the mask and water detangle my hair like it's nothing. I really, really like this mask. Which also holds for the other one, which is the protein mask. This one comes in a little squeezy tube, which is not actually that little. This one is actually perfume free. All of the previous products did have some kind of scent in them, and I think majority of the ones that are gonna come also have scent, but this one is perfume free, so it smells a little like nothing. This one is a protein mask. It's supposed to be repairing. It's suited for dry and brittle damaged hair, which is what I do have sometimes. Blonde hair usually tends to be quite damaged. So this is very, very good. The usage of this one is exactly the same as the hydrating mask. So you either put it on for 5 minutes after you squeeze out any excess water from your hair, you just leave it be and rinse it out, or you can leave it on for 10 minutes for some extra protein boost, which is what I do sometimes, because when I need protein, I really need protein. Okay, this one has coconut oil and argan oil, so it doesn't have like all the butters I talked about before, and it also has 3 types of protein: corn protein, wheat protein, and also soy protein. So if you know that your hair likes any of these, it's probably gonna like this mask a lot. Again, it's very lightweight, it's not like a super thick buttery texture, it's easy to apply. It doesn't have as good of a slip as the hydrating mask, but that is to be expected. I find that this gives me like incredible boost. Like, look at the definition, that's literally just the work of this. Especially in the winter, this is like my favorite lightweight protein boost. If you're looking for like a nice protein boost for your hair and it gets weighted down, I would say this is a perfect product for you. Now, not only is the packaging absolutely adorable, the packaging is from recycled plastic. On each of the bottles it says how many % of recycled plastic were used to create the packaging. It varies from 86 to 99%, which I think is great. Like, this brand just has so much going on and I like all of it. I like that there's a selection for both hydration and protein, just based on what you need, because majority of the products are very hydrating. I'm very glad that they have a protein mask that is truly like a protein punch to get you through all that hydration. Now let's look at step 3. We're looking at the conditioner, which is again pretty much just empty. This was my favorite conditioner. It's not anymore because it's empty, but it was my favorite conditioner. And yeah, it says moisture treatment. This is exactly what it is. It's very, very moisturizing. The slip is amazing. Again, we're looking at the coconut oil, mango oil, and Inca Inchi oil. The slip on this is unreal. This will make your hair feel like the softest it's ever been. I'm like so impressed with this conditioner, and that's exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to like really tame the hair and smooth it and just make it very, very soft and moisturized, which is exactly what it's doing. Yeah, and you should leave it on for 1 to 2 minutes before you rinse it. So there's like nothing wrong with this conditioner. It's just perfect. It's again that very lightweight texture, even though it contains those heavy oils. It detangles the hair perfectly. It's just, and even though it's very lightweight, it works really well for me, even in the summer when I need that extra moisture. This really just got me through the whole year, and I just love it so, so much. So that's the step 3. Now, step 4 only contains the leave-in conditioner, which was also in the lock-in box. And this is like one of their most iconic products from what I heard online. And I mean, no wonder it is. It comes in a spray bottle, which is like, I love it, okay? I love a good spray leave-in conditioner. This one is again protein-free, it is very moisturizing, it's supposed to detangle the hair, and again, it contains all the 3 oils I've been talking about, but it's extremely lightweight. It's pretty much like milky water. It's very, very nourishing and moisturizing, but it's not heavy at all. It actually feels just like milky water. Even on the hair, when you like spray it on and scrunch it in, it doesn't feel like much, but then you realize that it's actually holding in the moisture really well. It provides you with such nice, like soft and moisturized hair. I really like it. Like, this is one of my favorite leave-in conditioners. I think I'm like halfway down, and this is actually such a good product. No wonder this is like one of their best sellers. I believe that if you just spray a little bit in your hands and scrunch it in, it's gonna give you just the right amount of moisture. And you can also use it to refresh the hair, which I never do, but I can imagine that it would work really well for that as well, because it's super lightweight. If I need like a lot of moisture, but a very lightweight leave-in conditioner, this is gonna be, again, my pick number 1. I feel like all of these products are like super special. They're just so good. And now I have only one product left, which is the curling gel curl activator, which just spilled some water on me. That's disgusting. So this is the curling gel curl activator, which is our step 5. And this is supposed to be a curl defining protein-free gel, which again contains the coconut oil, mango oil, and Inchi butter. How is it so lightweight? I have no idea. Like, how do you put coconut oil into a gel and make it literally like nothing? Like, this is more lightweight than like aloe gel. I don't understand. And those are the moments that make me regret that I kind of gave up on chemistry. I want to know. Okay, I want to know, because this is just black magic, okay? But fine, let's talk about the gel. It's supposed to be curl defining, which I absolutely agree with. It has incredible slip. Like, you cannot even imagine the amount of slip this has. It's like absolutely unimaginable. I don't even know how to describe it. It's literally like if you took like a gel serum based detangler and said it's a gel, like too much to comprehend for my brain, I'm sorry. So as I said, it doesn't have any protein, it has very high slip, and it's supposed to make the hair very bouncy and shiny. I mean, this is very bouncy and very shiny. So what they recommend is using it on sections where you just pump a bit in your hands and then scrunch it in, which is how I usually use it. But I would say that this would work perfectly if you used it in like praying hands method and with like a Denman or something. If you like a lot of definition and you like styling your hair with a brush with gel in it, this is the gel you want to use. So it doesn't really say much about the hold, but from my experience, it does have like light to medium hold, and it does create just a tiny bit of cast, but really not a lot. But it does have like a good lasting power. So even though the hold is like quite light, it does last for like a quite nice amount of time. And it's not like it's defined, then another day defined, and then another day nothing. It like kind of disappears gradually. So it looks more and more natural into like the beachy wave category for me, which is perfect. I just love when gels and like stylers kind of decay this way, because you don't look like an idiot the fourth day. You just look like a mermaid. That's what we all want, right? I also really enjoy it in the summer because it's moisturizing, which is something I usually look for, and it's extremely lightweight, so you don't have to dry your hair for a long time at all. I would really recommend this if you don't like drying your hair for the longest time, you don't mind a little bit of a lighter hold, and you don't mind not having much of a cast. And if I want a stronger hold, I will either use something else or I will use this as a base and use something stronger over it. If you have super fine hair and you're like really scared of gels, I would say something like this would actually be very nice for you. And looking at the ingredients, I don't really see anything that would be a humectant, so I would say that this is a nice gel for any weather, because it is supposed to like lock in the moisture and defrizz the curls, which is even better. Just beware if you're drying your hair on like very high speed, you know, you will get some frizz, just like I have right now. So let's talk about the wash day, okay? Today I used the low push shampoo, then I went in with a protein mask because I needed a little bit of a protein boost. Then I went in with a conditioner, so that was my wash phase, and then I did use the leave-in, then another curling cream and a mousse, and then I used the gel. Now let me tell you a couple things. I did use another gel on top of this gel because I need to go places tomorrow. So I wasn't sure if I want to risk just using one lighter hold gel. So I paired it with literally the tiniest amount possible of the Curlsmith In Shower Style Fixer, which is a great gel, but it makes my head sticky. I can feel in places that I put it a little too close to my scalp and it's a little bit weird, but that is caused by the Curlsmith gel, not by this gel. This gel is literally like nothing when it touches your scalp. But you can see the definition. Honestly, this was like a holy combo, I have to remember. That's it, pretty much. Yeah, I just wanted to sit here today for an hour and rave about my favorite brand, because sometimes you just have to do that. But let's just close this off a little bit. I love this brand. If you can't tell already, this is probably like my favorite brand. If I were to pick a brand that does most of my favorite products, it would be Curl Girl Nordic. That's true, and it makes me so sad that nobody sells them in my country. But on the other hand, they're super worth it. So if you can, or if you want to order some, just get the whole line. I mean, honestly, it's so affordable that I think it's completely worth it to just get everything and pay one shipping and just be happy forever. That's the way of living. I kind of foreshadowed it at every product. Don't be scared of the ingredients, because in this case, coconut oil means nothing. It just means that they took coconut oil, ran it through a black box I don't understand, and on the other end, they have some kind of ultra beautiful moisturizing lightweight thing. I just don't get it, okay? I'm not a chemist. I don't understand. I must say that these products are one of the most lightweight products I own, and they are incredible. I think if your hair really needs moisture, this is gonna be a perfect line for you. Even though I used the low poo and the conditioner together all the time, I never really felt like they were overhydrating my hair, which is great. And it's very easy to combine them in like all different routines. I'm just very happy about all of these products and I recommend them to you. I think that's actually it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you were thinking about getting any of these products, I hope I was able to give you some useful information about them and maybe some good recommendation. Thank you very much for watching, consider subscribing, and if you want to see more hair related content, check out the playlist. Bye!